Hello everyone, my name is Ryu. Welcome to my gaming channel, and today I bring you Doom beta footage, and let's just talk about the good and the bad of Doom. Because there's quite a bit to go over for this, this game. I'm basically giving you a montage of footage for the past, I don't know, like, I played about 2 days straight of fucking Doom multiplayer, and I know what I like from FPSs and I know what I don't like. So I'll get to the core of the what I do like, what I don't like, and how it relates to it. Way back when Unreal Tournament was a thing, and right before Halo, really took off, I was an arena shooter, like, fanboy. I love the games because they were made with quality. And quality has been dipping ever since, well, I don't need to go into it, you guys know. So, here's the thing that comes off pretty awkward with Doom. I'm going to get into kind of one of the negative things right off the bat. The game feels really good, but it doesn't feel like Doom. It feels like Unreal Tournament. I love Unreal Tournament. The only thing that really feels Doom in the multiplayer is not the speed, because I remember Doom being a lot slower. It's a little more thought process of the horror. I'm not seeing that in multiplayer. And if the game's campaign is using the same features as multiplayer, it's a little bit wonky for me to sit here and want to just like think, okay, I'm playing Unreal Tournament, but in a Doom environment. And that's not a cheap shot to the game. I actually do enjoy it. I'm picking up the game as, once it comes out. I believe it's May the 13th. Here's my problem though. Here's my biggest problem. There's no sprinting. That's good. I don't really care if there is sprinting or there isn't. It doesn't really bother me. What does bother me is that even before the game fucking releases, and I know this is just the way FPSs are dealt with currently, you're trying to market a season pass. That kind of just gets under my skin. Even with Dark Souls, it got under my skin. Even as much as Dark Souls is a separate game, what I'm talking about is quality here. Dark Souls is a quality game. And I'm hoping that Doom will be a quality game too. Because when I look at the multiplayer and I look back at the footage, I'm like, wow, that was a lot of fun to play. But it felt like Unreal Tournament. And the one aspect that didn't was being able to turn into a giant demon. That was cool. It's, it's something fresh. I guess the closest thing to that would be Titanfall getting into the Titans. Again, I think that would be the closest thing, but when you're the demon, you're a fucking beast. You're just slaughtering people left and right, and it's a great feeling, for an FPS. It's that fast momentum feeling that gets you into it. What is really bothering me about Doom, though, is the fear of this basically becoming a Destiny or a Call of Duty, or I want to say even a Titanfall, or even Evolve. That game was out for, what was it, like a week or two? It was, everyone's praising it, and then it just took a dive, and player-based went away. Titanfall, same thing. They just went away. All the shooters came. And that's what scares me when there's a new game in the FPS market. You can have an amazing campaign. That's good. But Doom's never been known for multiplayer, and it just kind of seems tacked on because it feels like Unreal Tournament. And I don't want this whole video to be negative about it, because I did enjoy the game quite a bit. And I will be posting out footage from now to like May 13th. And when May 13th comes out, to have the full game. These are little minor changes though. I felt the game was way too fast in multiplayer. Just a little bit too fast. If they lowered the speed about, I want to say 25%, that should give it more of a Doom feel. The jumping was right, the speed wasn't. The speed was off. It didn't feel correct. It didn't have that same kind of oomph that Doom 3 did. Maybe I'm just looking too much at Doom 3, or even Doom 1 or Doom 2, which you could buy on Steam. It's one of those things that kind of just like drives me crazy. I'm like, and then it's the taunts. It's like, okay, that's cool, it's funny, I did it a few times to people, and you get rewarded for doing it to people when you kill them, and it's like, all it does is get you killed. And whoever like programmed in, like, yeah, let's have taunts. It's dumb. I'm sorry. It's dumb to have taunts, It's an FPS. It's supposed to be rated M, balls to the walls. I haven't seen a great M-rated fucking shooter in a long while. And I know that's going to piss some people off. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was a letdown. It felt great at first, and then microtransactions everywhere. That ruined the game. Honest to God, ruined the game. It really dragged it down, and I should have expected that. Titanfall, great idea, something completely different. Should have been a hit. Should have been a hit. It flopped. Evolve. You have something cool, something different, not enough content. It goes down. Doom can fall into the same category here, and I will make mention of Halo 5, because obviously I do have it on a channel quite a bit. Halo 5 is pretty solid, but there's a lot of shit wrong with it. So, Doom, I feel, just kind of wedges itself into this entire market that goes, I just want to be like everyone else. I just want to be like them, and that shouldn't be the case. It feels like Unreal Tournament, which is a good thing for people who have played Unreal Tournament that want that fast-paced, play. For people who haven't played Unreal Tournament, what are they going to relate it to when they need something relatable? They're going to relate it to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, all the jumping, all the fast-paced ferociousness. Now, given you can't jump like that in this game. I've tried. I sat down for an hour trying to see if there was any trick jumps or anything like that. There's not. The maps are designed for the speed. Engagements are fast and furious. You're given a rocket launcher and a super shotgun, and I love that super shotgun. It is rewarding. It feels good. It feels tight, but it feels really powerful up close. Like you can just two-shot people, and that's good. It shouldn't be one shot. Two shots fine. The rocket has an explosive, like, I want to say almost AoE damage, where basically it's an area of effect that takes a little bit of damage. There's some weapons that just didn't click for me in Doom's beta. Again, that could just be me. The customization for the characters looks cool. I won't lie. It looks cool, but I'm not worried about customization. I'm worried about a solid fucking game. And that's what a lot of the FPS market is suffering from now, and I don't want to make this just another FPS video. I wish we would have gotten a little bit of, like, Doom's, single player to understand what it's coming at. Because right now, all it feels is like the next version of Unreal Tournament. But I know. I shouldn't be so hard. This is the market we're in right now because people buy into it, and that's what we have to accept. I don't have the mindset that we shouldn't. If you don't like something, you should talk about it. It's your opinion. That's kind of what the point is. And I've been quiet about it and just doing less plays because it's more enjoyable for me, but I want to get out there a little bit more and feel free to talk. So I do on the other channels. But at its core, Doom is a very enjoyable multiplayer. I'm not going to lie to you and say, no, it's not enjoyable. I'm just talking about the good and the bad, and there's a lot of bad that I feel about it, a lot of worry I feel about it. And maybe I shouldn't worry about it so much. But when something's $60 in the Reddit saying, hey, we have a season pass, and if you pre-order the season pass, you get this goodie. What if I don't care about your season pass? Maybe I just want the core game. Whatever happened to, like, the core game being fantastic, and then when we would beg for DLC to come. Dark Souls 1 had internet problems, but let's be honest, the game was fantastic, or the original World of Warcraft before they fucked it up. Hell, even Dark Souls 3 is proving that at its core, it's an amazing game, given even with its network issues. I don't expect anything to be absolutely perfect nowadays, and Doom is far from it. But I'm excited to see what Doom brings to the table, but yet at the same time, I just don't want it to be another FPS that gets thrown to the wayside. It's Doom. It's meant to be Doom. It's not meant to be Unreal Tournament. And that's what it just feels like to me. But you guys let me know what you feel about it. Do you feel the same way, or do you have other, ideas about it? And I will say this much. The Carlton swing dance, it's hilarious. Don't get me wrong. But again, it's just with FPSs, I feel like they don't really have a place where they shouldn't be there. But again, that's just my opinion, and you share yours down below, and we can talk about it. But thank you guys so much for watching me here on RyuAvalonGaming. And if you enjoy the content you're new, then why not hit the subscribe button to see what else I upload, because you never know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you.